Warriors and their off season so far.
Wow. So Coach Gary has been talking this whole time and no one can hear him. I guess none of my regulars are on because nobody came on to tell me. But here we go now. We're into it now. Let's go. I'm Coach Gary. This is Coach G TV. Y'all good? All right, here we go.
Got rid of him and then bringing Chris Paul, who's one of the great.
Montunen hands out off to Padinsky. Finds the big man under the basket. He passes out. Number 21 can't hit. Warriors get their own rebound. That was a problem that the Hornets had in the first game. They did not rebound well.
You have someone like Looney, but Looney is kind of a situational big as much as I love him. So it'll be interesting to see if they can add any size.
Number 17, Bailey comes into the game. And I think there was an offensive foul called.
His size, his athleticism, his skill set.
Ball goes to the Hornets. Robinson, Bailey.
So hopefully this will be a big growth year.
Handling the ball for the Hornets. Sneed in there. Got some playing time last year at the end of the year, end of the season. Robinson being guarded by Collins. Wow. Is that on Miller?
That's an offensive foul. It'll be Golden State basketball. So that's going on for a 50 piece in the game.
Yep, they call another foul on Miller. And Santos, not taking any time, goes to the basket.
Yeah, 3 quick fouls, a turnover. I'm not worried about that. I'm worried about
he is fouled, and that might be on Miller. Miller right now is a little bit perturbed. Doesn't know what's going on with these fouls being called. Now that was Najee and not Miller. But I think they called it on Miller. All right, score's been 18-11 for a little minute right here. 3 minutes and 11 seconds left in the third.
Also pressure with Brandon Miller faces number 2 overall.
Excuse me, in the first quarter. The Charlotte Hornets. I just need to settle down on offense once they do get the ball down here on their end and run a little offense, which I know is not going to be easy for them to do because they're just learning each other and just learning the offense. But heck, it shouldn't be hard offense to just run a little preset and then pick and roll and ISO. That's it. But hopefully we put some more motion in it. Santos goes up to the line. He misses his first for Golden State. 18-11 is the score. Sneed, Bailey, Miller,
a lot of pressure is going to come with that pick.
Najee and Robinson in for the Hornets. Colin Montunen
makes it an 8-point Warriors lead. Here's Miller. So handoff action.
Robinson
with Robinson
gets to the basket. Scoop shot is no good.
Here comes Jerry
Collins brings it down. The point guard finds a man under the basket. Can't handle it. Gets it back out. Collins with the ball again. Gets it over here to Padinsky. Padinsky is having a pretty good game. Offensive foul called on Wantunen. Wantunen.
Justin Robinson, undrafted out of Virginia Tech. We're going to take a timeout here. First game of 3 inside goal.
I thought maybe Robinson got a technical. I mean, he got the call, so get down the court and set up, young man. All right, we got a timeout. All right, thank you everybody who's stopping by. Thank you guys for coming in and hitting that like button. No thanks to any of you who stopped by and saw that my sound was not on and didn't say anything. Just a little black man here running his mouth and moving his lips so you can't hear anything. I faked myself out because I can hear my music, but I could not hear. But I just took for granted that you could hear me. But anyway, we're good to go now. Once again, guys, I'm Coach Gary. Welcome to Coach G TV. Y'all good? Let's go. All right, here we go. Let's get the score right first, and then we'll take a look at the box scores. All right, here we go. 19-11. Believe it or not, Hornets are playing a little bit better. What's up, TBH? Hey, I'll try to figure out how to say that name, how to pronounce that name in a few minutes. But what's going on? Welcome to the chat. Thanks for dropping a line. All right, we're back. We're back, and since I ran my mouth so much, you know what? We'll look at the box scores here later in a few minutes. Bailey tries to go down low. It's not there. Pass was forced. Hornets get the ball back. Bailey, strong, kicks it out the book knife for three. He can't hit it. Warriors rebound. Padinsky having a great game. Baseline kicks that out to number 31, new in the game for the Warriors. He misses that one. That was not Mensa. That was Johnson. Bailey, strong on the baseline. He is fouled by Wantunen. Javon Johnson, I think, is number 31.
Really got a chance to see this kid's growth as he went to Sierra Canyon.
Hey, do you have a link to the game? Oh no, I don't have a link to the game.
This is someone who could be a first-team All-Defender if he set his
Let's see.
With his length, his athleticism, his ability to play the passing lanes.
I don't have a link to the game. I'm watching it on. I've got DirecTV. I'm watching it on channel 209, ESPN, ESPN2. It's on ESPN2. But no, I don't have a link to the game. If I did, I'd definitely put it up there. I know. Here's one thing I can do.
His dad is Aaron Bailey. Played 5 seasons in the NFL with the Indianapolis Colts. Makes a pair.
Yeah, so we see Charlotte maxed out LaMelo Ball, which is well deserved. Injury filled last season, but then also getting back Miles Bridges this year.
I'll put how I'm watching it in the chat.
This year, I guess suspension or whatever. He just didn't play basketball last year, but who was a huge part of their team prior to that. So they got a lot of young pieces. You had the number 2 pick to that mix. So young core, veteran coach, new ownership. It'll be interesting to see what kind of season it is this year for the Charlotte Hornets.
Warriors with the ball. Santos drives, tries to kick it, throws it away.
For Golden State, that's their 8th turnover here in the first quarter.
Yeah. Expect a little bit of sloppy play in summer leagues. Just kind of comes with it. But again, as I talked about Brandon Miller earlier, coaches are watching. Okay, you turn the ball over. How do you play out of that turnover?
Bailey dribbling. Gets out to Robinson. He pulls up at the elbow, and that's good.
Justin Robinson bounced around games in the NBA.
And then they don't play defense at the other end. And that is Kalsher all the way to the basket. Now Bailey pulls a 3 for the Hornets. He misses. Rebound by the Warriors. They kick it. I think this is number 37 for 3. He misses. That would be Davis. Bailey now with the ball. Kicks that. They swing it to Sneed. Sneed is fouled on the play. And he's going to the line. All right, so DirecTV channel 209. ESPN2.
Another undrafted player, a little bit older, 24. So we have some experience
Usually,
under his belt, but like most of these
sports
guys,
has it,
trying
but
to find a way.
okay, I got you. I see TV.
Xavier Sneed
TBH.
got drafted back in 2020 out of Kansas State.
Yeah, if I had a link, I definitely have it up there. But there's right there is where I'm watching it. Direct TV. I got Direct TV. It's channel 209 ESPN. What's up, Andrew? Andrew in the house. Thank you guys for stopping by and dropping the line in the chat. Well, Hornets goes to the basket. He misses. A big rebound. I think it was number 20, number 36.
He's in attack mode. Again, we saw with 26.
Not sure. Oh, that's Jace Johnson. 19 seconds on the clock. Robinson still dribbling. He's being guarded by Davis. He tries to lose him. Nice. And he is fouled, I think, by Davis. Davis can't be much taller than 5'11". I like Robinson. He's a pretty sturdy guy.
Played in Australia last season.
And he steps up and hits the free throw.
In the season opener, so he's trying to work his way back. Jimsky comes back on for Golden State.
If I'm not mistaken, every team in this California Classic is headed to Vegas, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, everybody will pack up, head to Vegas either tonight or...
And Robinson hits both.
Summer League play begins Friday in Las Vegas.
9 seconds to score. Santos brings it down.
Bailey pounding Pajinski.
Pajinski throws it up with a left hand, no good. Hornets rebounded, and there is the halftime score. It looks a lot better for the Hornets than it did in their first game against San Antonio. 23-19. Our second round pick, not second round pick, our second pick of the draft, the second pick of the draft, Brandon Miller, I do not think has scored a point yet, but here we go. Now that we have the timeout, now that we are at halftime, this is not halftime, this is the quarter. Coach Gary, get with it. End of the first quarter.
You gonna drive my car to here?
Huh?
You gonna drive my car to here?
Yeah.
I'm about to leave.
Introducing the Easy Unlock.
Hang on.
AT&T lock phone and T-Mobile will pay off. Give you one of the latest 5G smartphones free. Free your phone now at T-Mobile.
All right, I will be right back. Thank you guys for hanging out and being here.
Because it's powered by the most potent source of energy there is. This is the Lexus variety of electrification. Inspired by, created for, and powered by you.
All right, testing 1 2, testing 1 2. I'm back finally. Had to go take care of some business.
Kai Jones, all 6'11" of them coming up with that block. It'll be out of bounds, going the other way. It'll be Charlotte basketball. One more look at Kai getting up.
Go get it. That's the thing. Younger players.
See, buddy, do you always stream Summer League?
With the wingspan, you don't have to press.
TBH, I'm sorry, man. I didn't see this until late.
Go meet it at the rim, and that's exactly.
Yeah, I will be streaming Summer League basketball. Definitely, because my Hornets are playing.
Kobe Simmons on the floor.
And I want to see some of these, you know, the top players. Good defense, but a follow-up by Santos.
Cleaning it up.
Right man, right place.
4 minutes.
Nice offensive putback.
Kai Jones comes back and shows he can dunk too and hang on the rim.
I don't know if you remember him, but a guy that was around my age, Stromile Swift. I mean, obviously tremendous hops, but this kid has freakish bounce.
Padinsky to the basket. He's fouled.
Really bouncy. I mean, obviously Stromile jumped a little higher than this kid, but very active around the basket, protecting the basket, and then right here, great double pump. Put it in the rim. Very impressive first half for him.
And Padinsky ends up at the free throw line.
3 of 7 from the field. 8 points to go along with 3.
All right, here we go. Padinsky misses. Man, nobody can shoot free throws.
Again, this guy all-around game 1, game 2.
I'm going to be on everybody all year,
Excuse me, game 1, all
college and the pros,
back at it in game 2.
not hitting free throws.
At 12, 6 and 6 in that opener against the Sacramento Kings. That's Kai Jones.
Because they are extremely important. Padinsky misses both. Charlotte Hornets get the rebound. Bryce McGowan comes out, going strong to the basket. He's going to be called. Oh!
He's slow to get up.
The way he went down and held that knee, I was afraid. But he gets up. Santos
Play on.
gets it to Padinsky. He goes left to the basket, kicks it out to Santos. Santos out nearly ripped.
Oh, good defense by Simmons. Quinones, Shetland, Jerry
Collins traveled, wasn't called. Santos for 3. He rattles it in.
And Golden State now up
Golden State.
after that triple by Quinones.
This guy's a gamer, man.
Meanwhile, the Hornets still looking for their
Actually, that wasn't Santos. That was Quinones. Oh, behind the back dribble. Too much.
nearly turns it over.
But it stays with the Hornets. That's number 14, Kobe Simmons.
And the Hornets will take a timeout. We'll take it also. The Warriors using the long ball. Plus 18 from behind the stripe. But Kai Jones doing work.
All right, I'm giving a lot of credit to the wrong individual. Number 25 for Golden State. That's Quinones. Number 15 is Santos. So the Charlotte Hornets used the timeout before halftime. Playing a little better in this game than they did in their first matchup with San Antonio. All right, now let's take a look at the box scores, and there's my graphic. There you go, buddy. Graphics looking like the actual NBA. All right, for the Golden State Warriors, Davis has 3 points. Jay Johnson 4. Santos leading scorer for the Warriors with 9, and Padinsky and Quinones both have 8 off the bench. Conco with 3 and Kalsher with 2. For the Hornets, Miller has not scored yet. Nate Smith Jr. has 2 points. McGowan's with 5. Kai Jones has 8 points. Bouknight has 4 off the bench. Bailey with 8. Sneed has 2, and Robinson has 4 points. Let's see, Miller He hasn't scored. He does have 4 assists and 2 rebounds. Ooh, great jumpsuit.
First of 3 coming up next. San Antonio.
2 minutes and 50 seconds. And another unabated drive to the basket.
Double figures, yeah. First player in double figures. He's got 10.
39-33.
Look at the defense. Get played on Miller.
Miller finds the open Najee under the basket. That is his name, right? Yep, Najee with the dunk. Good assist by Miller. And a foul's going to be called on Miller. Boy, that's, you know, I've seen he's fouled quite a bit now. That we in summer league, we're not worried about it because I don't think they can foul out, but that might be a cause for concern.
Brandon Miller, only 1 shot attempt. Would you like to see him be a little bit more selfish? Absolutely.
That might be a cause for concern next year during the season if he can't stay out of foul trouble. He's fouling now. Another unabated move to the basket.
Recently picked up his 6th foul, so that's to say
If you're a big, you can score on the Hornets.
6 fouls in the first half.
Sneed with a 3.
That'll be Warriors basketball.
That is no good. 2 minutes left before halftime.
After 10, are you fouled out, or like a foul shot per foul, or do we know the rules? I didn't see that part in the handy book. I'll have to check that one out.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? I'm Coach Gary. This is Coach GTV. Welcome, everybody. Thank you guys for stopping by. Make sure you hit that like button. Whoa, nice move by Padinsky. Make sure you hit that like button. And leave a comment in the chat. All right, 43. 43-35 is the score. Bryce McGowan's with it. He's driving. Kicks it to Sneed. They swing it. Nate Smith Jr. shoots the 2, hits it. Collins brings it down for Golden State. Picked up by Nate Smith Jr. Now this is, that's Keonis. All the way to the basket for the lay-in.
We talked about this the first day. He's not only playing for the team on his chest, he's playing for the
Hornets,
league. You know, this game is all
even in Summer League, remain the Hornets. No defense. Sneed drives, kicks it. He's fouled, though.
Yeah, Keonis is part of that Memphis recruiting class back in 2019 with James Wiseman.
Keonis.
Penny Hardaway down there in Memphis. Yeah.
very impressive. Inside, outside, strong body, active on the defensive end. Talks a lot to the refs. Reminds me of someone who's sitting next to you right now. Just very active in the game, and I like the energy he brings.
Santos third. Now starting to rack up.
45-37 is the score.
6. Kai Jones 4. Santos with 3. Johnson with 3.
Najee on the line. Does not look like a good free throw shooter. And I am correct.
At the line. 31st pick in 2023. He's listed as 6'11", but his wingspan's 7'5".
He's got some long, you can tell he's got some real long arms. Good upper body as well.
Yeah, he needs to get some daggone rebounds in.
Also hungry.
He hits 50% of the free throw.
Only 18 years old. So young, yeah.
Long three, rattles out, but the Warriors get another rebound.
There he is. Like Burger King.
Hornets impervious to boxing out and getting rebounds. Keonis having a great game. 45-38 is the score.
It's the little things. It's the little things like
Yeah,
this.
just a little thing. Get in there and box out, right?
Locking down on defense.
Padinsky finds a cutting. I think this is number 31, if I'm not mistaken. That'll be, no, that was 21. Closer.
Golden State Warriors.
Nate Smith Jr. being guarded by
12 turnovers.
Connor.
Led to 10 Charlotte
I mean,
points. You see that
he skip passes it.
defensively.
Sneed, strong drive to the basket.
Hey. Xavier Sneed makes it a 5-point game. That's his first bucket. He has 4. Reset the clock here. Make sure it's
I will put the actual score up in just a few minutes, a few seconds. 11.9 left. It's a 5-point game. Podinski brings it down. Screen, set, and turn down. Podinski still dribbling. Turnaround jumper is no good, but Podinski draws a foul.
that foul on Nick Smith Jr. His second.
And I've been saying Nate Smith Jr. I think his name is Nick Smith Jr.
In this half.
Very solid first half. Looking for his offense a lot more than he did in game 1 in this first half, and he's been effective.
On the floor for the Warriors.
After this make or miss, the Hornets have 2 seconds before halftime. They have scored 40 points to the Warriors 46, potentially 47 points.
A little bit, you know, I look in the mirror.
And 46.
Ton of new players.
But it is knocked out of bounds, right back to the Warriors.
I may butcher a few as well, but I'm going to try to give you a little bit of in-game analysis.
Warriors are taking time.
And the Warriors are going to call a timeout. They're going to try to get points out of this. 1.2 seconds left.
Golden State with the lead. We'll be back to the California Classic.
Generalized myasthenia gravis made my life a lot harder. But the picture started changing when I
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, thank you for stopping by. This is Coach Gary. Welcome to Coach G TV. We are watching the Hornets versus the Warriors Summer League basketball. This is the California Classic. I guess you can call it an interlude to the Las Vegas Summer League that'll be taking off Friday, actually. Friday. And Friday, I am definitely going to be on tap. So you guys come in and check me out. But that's because the young man that the Hornets did not pick, is going to be playing in the first game. That's going to be Scoot Henderson. I just want to see what Scoot Henderson does. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep an eye on him all year. I think all the Hornet fan base is, because if I'm not I just gotta believe, just like me, that most people were pulling for us getting Scoot Henderson. But we got Brandon Miller. So we'll see by the end of the year if who ends up being the better pick, you know, and even if one of these two, the top 2 guys, even get the Rookie of the Year, you know what I'm saying?
Underneath the basket, Yuri Collins.
1.2 seconds left. That ball was deflected out of bounds by the Hornets, so the Warriors get the ball last right here. They get it to Podinski, and just too simple. Too simple. Great timeout by the Warriors coach. Great play setup. Hornets do not play defense. Never. I'm sorry. We don't play defense. It's too many layups. That's too many layups that this Warrior team has had, and the San Antonio Spurs had the last game. And just to be honest, we've seen this in the regular season. The Hornets do not play defense, and look, I'm always gonna be a Hornet, period, no matter what. But not only do we not play defense, we get rid of defensive players. Yeah, our defensive player, if we had a defensive player of the year in Charlotte, it would have been Dennis Smith Jr. last year. Like, he had that personality, that look on his face, that, you know, I'm going to stop you. and we got rid of them. And if I'm not mistaken, I'm going to take a look. We're not mistaken. We let him go to the Hawks. Is that? Did he go to the Hawks? No, he went back to New York. Either way, we're going to be playing him. Man, that's, like you gotta be strategic. Like, if you let somebody go, make sure they get out of the conference. Don't send them to the same. The Hornets just don't play defense. I'm sorry, we don't. We do not focus on defense. We get the best offensive players we can find, and we're just trying to outscore people. Like, I cannot believe that there is any any emphasis put on defense. Not really. I'm pretty sure they say we got to play defense, we got to stop people, but I don't think we put a lot of emphasis on defense in Charlotte. I just don't think it's there. And until somebody figures it out, we're just gonna be a team that might get into the playoffs and the play-in, or have a chance to play in the play-in. I get upset every time I think about it. All right, but anyway, I digress. Here are the box scores. Davis this is for the Warriors. Davis is 3. Jay Johnson with 4 points. Santos 11. Paginski has 13 points to lead all Warriors scores, and Quinones has 12. Those guys right there doing the job on defense. Conkle has 3 points, and Clausher has 2 off the bench. Let's see. These guys. Davis is 1 for 3 from the 3-point line. You got Paginski. He is 2 of 4, and Quinones is 2 of 4. All right, they are 5 of 9. Both of those guys, 5 of 9 from the field. All right, so yeah, they've got a couple of threes, but a lot of it is 2-point shots, layups. For the Charlotte Hornets, once again, there's no one on the Hornets team who's even in double figures. You could say they're scoring by committee. All right, Nate Smith Jr. Or is it Nick Smith Jr.? All right, they don't let me get any information right there. Nick Smith Jr., I think, has 4 points. Bryce McGowan has 5. Kai Jones has 8 points. Book Knight has 4. Najee has 3. Bailey off the bench with 8. He's only played 7 minutes. 7 minutes with 8 points. Snead has 4, and Robinson has 4. All right, is anybody in foul trouble? Or let's just see how many fouls. Like, you can't really get in foul trouble in Summer League. Santos has 3 fouls. Jay Johnson off the bench with 3 fouls. For the Hornets, Miller has 6 fouls. Now, they don't make a big deal out of it in Summer League, but that's not good right there. 6 fouls? 6 fouls? That's TOF. That's TOU. That's tough. TOFF. TUFF. 6 fouls and no points. He does have 5 assists. Kai Jones has 4 fouls. All right. Team stats. All right, from the field, looking pretty close right there. Golden State, 48.7. The Hornets, 48.4. 3-point shooting. Golden State, they are 6 for 19. The Hornets are 0 of 8. Have not hit a 3-point shot yet. Free throws. Golden State 4 of 8, 50%, and the Hornets 10 of 13 for 76.9%. Rebounds. Once again, Hornets getting out rebounded. 19 to 12 assists. Both teams really close to each other. Golden State has 11. The Hornets have 10. There's your steals, your blocks, your turnovers. Believe it or not, Golden State has turned the ball over 12 times. The Hornets 9. And that is it for the team stats. That is it for the team stats, and then we will be back shortly. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for stopping by. Please put a comment in the chat. I mean, just, anything. What's up, coach? Go Hornets. I hate the Hornets, or let's go Golden State. Whatever. All right? In the chat. I appreciate it. And make sure you hit that like button as you come in and come and go out. I will be doing a lot more. I will be doing as many Summer League basketball games as I can. I definitely plan on doing Portland, and whoever Portland plays first, because I want to see what Scoot Henderson does. Dang, that halftime was really quick. And I definitely will be doing the Hornets. All of Hornets Summer League. All right, so we're already back, so we might as well stay here. Brandon Miller has the ball, gets that back over to Nick Smith Jr. He goes, finds Najee, who wasn't ready for it, but he gets it, and a carry was not called. But ends up scoring down low. Boy, that carry, that was a horrible carry. Wasn't called. He's one of the Hornets projects.
August 14th.
Keonis drives. Scoop shot, no good. Brandon Miller with the rebound. Comes out on the left side of the court. Gets it to Book Knight. Book Knight is going to shoot the ball when he gets it. I'm telling you guys, just clear out. Going to shoot it. He scores this time. There's a 4-point lead by Golden State.
Back in 2021, so this will be his third summer.
Oh, that's another travel. The refs aren't calling anything. Carrying and traveling. Santos scores. Nick Smith Jr. goes left. Picks up his dribble.
I'm looking for that step to come this year.
Gets that to number 2. Who is number 2 for the Hornets? Skip pass. That's Book Knight. Book Knight's pass is deflected out of bounds by Pajinski, and Kai Jones comes down. Book Knight. His pass is deflected. He's complaining about something. I don't know why. Just a bad pass. Book Knight gets it in to McGowan's. McGowan's pulls up. Short shot. Rebound by Collins, I think is his name. Or is that Davis? 37. That's Davis. Davis' pass is intercepted. McGowan's with a nice Euro step lays it in.
McGowan's makes it a 4-point game.
Back to a 4-point game, but not for long. Keonis for 3.
He's got 15 to lead all scorers.
He's out here to make a statement. And
Nick Smith gets it to Kai Jones. Kai Jones to the basket. Ball is saved. Nothing called. Davis scooting down the court. Right-hand layup is good. Hornets get the ball in to McGowan's. He's on the right side of the court. Skip passes to Book Knight. Book Knight pulls the three. Of course, he's going to shoot it. He's not going to pass it. He misses that one. Davis brings the ball down for Golden State.
0 for 9 from behind the arc.
Definitely not one of their strong suits.
Santos.
Well, two-man game.
Ball is stolen by Kai Jones. He gets it to Nick Smith. Nick lays it in. Davis, ball in quick. Gets it down the court.
Junior with the bucket.
This is Keonis.
You like Keonis.
Zach Keonis for another three. Feeling it. And not just feeling it, but filling it up. Book Knight.
Confidence to go with it, and that's such a huge
10-point game. Book Knight now with the ball.
Believing in yourself.
There he is with the hands.
Too much. Loses the ball.
Johnson. Back to Keonis. Pajinski.
Pajinski fakes his guy off his shoes. They swing the ball.
There he is.
Keonis steps through. Layup is no good. Hornets can't get a rebound. Foul is called. I think this is a Wantunen. Wantunen.
Well, head to the line for two.
Ooh. Lot of action. Hornets coming up short in that action.
You know, we talk so much about Keonis.
58-48.
A swagger about him on the floor. And you mentioned it in game one on Monday. He filled up the stat sheet.
Yes,
There was
he did.
scoring, rebound, assist, technical fouls.
Yeah.
He was involved in a lot.
Wantunen.
In front of the game. And again, obviously,
Wantunen.
the points are great, but you know what are the intangibles?
Hits his free
of the
throws.
Teams, and again, he's doing a little.
Of course, these guys will hit their free
scoring,
throws.
He's doing that very well, but rebounding, getting steals.
That's just basic basketball. Hit your free throws. That's points. That's one thing for some reason I didn't see on the team stats. We'll take a look at that. Yeah, actually we did see it. Miller being double teamed, gets the ball back out to Nick.
For the number 2 overall pick as McGowan.
McGowan goes strong to the basket, tries to throw that down. Don't let the baby face fool you.
Good for Jason. We didn't make a business decision. He stayed in there.
Absolutely.
Bryce McGowan.
McGowan's going strong to the basket.
Number 3 on SportsCenter.
Gonna flush that.
Maybe number 1. Who knows? But great attack to the basket by McGowan. Now he's
All right, let's see if he can hit his free throws. It's the first one.
Steve Clifford speaks highly of this young player who signed a
6 minutes and 24 seconds
$4 million
left in the
deal
third.
February. Clifford, the Hornets coach, saying, quote, he uses every opportunity to get better, praising his work ethic.
Yeah.
As he knocks down the free throws.
10-point lead by Golden State, 60-50. Davis behind the back dribble, gets to the elbow, pulls up. Shot is off the mark. Nick Smith rebounds it, gets it to Book Knight. Oh, he passed it. Gave it to McGowan. McGowan is looking for all the points he can get. Can't get that one. Davis scooting down the court. Finds Keonis for a 3. He pulls up quickly, misses it. Book Knight with the rebound, dribbling with his head up. Gets it to Miller. Miller stops behind the 3-point line. Can't hit it. Shot looks flat, man.
How much of it is on him to get going, and how much of it is on the coaching
15,
staff to get
Santos.
going?
No, I would say it's 90-10 him.
Warriors
Again, obviously the coaches
able to get that ball in, 52-60, 52-50.
On a loop or something. But at the end of the day, he just has to be aggressive.
Book Knight with the travel. That's 11 turnovers for the Hornets. We'll take this time out. Warriors on
I'm telling you guys, man. I was in a chat the other, not a chat, but I was on a stream just last night, and people were talking. There's one guy that's just like, Book Knight, Book Knight, Book Knight, and I'm just telling you, we've seen all we're gonna see out of Book Knight. Book Knight is not gonna get. I mean, not anytime soon. I'm not saying he couldn't be good for another team, but for what the Hornets need right now, Book Knight ain't it. He ain't it. I'm sorry. If you can get something for him now, I think do that. Send him somewhere. Like Book Knight is not. He where does he fit in? Where's he fit in? He's a scorer first, guard. In that discussion last night, people were talking about he's a number 2 guard, which yeah, I believe that he's a pure number 2. I wouldn't say he's a pure point guard at all, pure number 2, but like there's so many guys who come through the Hornets organization that have just been like they flash brilliance or whatever, you know, like what is it, Monk? You know, Monk came out of college, out of Kentucky, like just known as a great shooter, a great scorer. And look how long it took him. Like, and he and Bouknight, they got some parallels. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, they both got in a little trouble early in their NBA careers and for the Hornets, and just never got out of that funk. Monk did do a little bit better his last year there. Padinsky. Wow, Padinsky scoring at will. Padinsky
able to finish off the glass
with the layup over Bouknight. Miller. Pass the ball, Miller. Pass the ball, buddy. Miller gets it to Bouknight. Bouknight shoots it. Can't score. Collins with the rebound. 64-50, 14-point lead. Montunen was under the basket by himself. He decided to come out. And he is just manhandling Kai Jones. Yeah, Kai Jones is one of those guys, he's in between positions. Like, they want him to be a forward, but he doesn't have good ball handling skills. He's been working on it, but he just doesn't. Like, like the way he handles the ball. Well, no. He's got a body style like Victor Wembenyama, but Wembenyama probably has, what, 5 or 6 more inches and handles the ball a little bit more. That just their body structure, their mechanics may sort of look the same, but Kai just doesn't handle the ball very well. And he's not a center.
Unsure what to do with it as the Hornets run their set. 5 on the shot clock.
McGowan's gets it up.
Here comes Santos.
Rebound, Santos.
They've cranked it up a little bit here.
I mean, I was watching Brandon Miller that entire possession. He just sat in the
Santos. Oh, what a move. Santos.
He's Santos flexing on him. 21-year-old out of Brazil, played in the G League last season.
Miller
Close to 11 points.
kicks that. Sneed for 3, way off. Another rebound.
No rhythm or
Montanen. He gets that to Collins. Collins picks up his dribble.
Good pass, got tripped.
I'm going to call an offensive foul on Santos.
Great up and under by Santos right here. I mean, guys get
Dang,
excited. I
man.
mean, you're right there. You're playing against the number 2 pick. There's a lot of hype around Brandon Miller.
Ain't no hype. Yeah, it's some hype around him, but I'm trying to tell you guys right now, Scoot Henderson would have been a safe pick.
And it's 90% on the play.
Yeah.
He would have been a safe pick for the Hornets, but you know, this is what we do. So we'll see. We'll see. Robinson drives,
Just attacked and posed his will.
gets that to Bailey. Bailey can't score this
If
time.
I'm someone right now with Brandon Miller, I'd rather see Brandon Miller go 0 for 15 than 0 for 2. I want to see him.
And once again, the Warriors come down right to the basket. It is now a 20-point lead. Some of the same stuff by the Hornets. Offensive foul.
And the Warriors clicking on both ends of the floor. They're up by 20.
Offensive foul on the Hornets.
Yeah.
Cal Shore.
That would hurt too.
Now, a lot of people, they're going to say, hey, you know, you can't expect a whole lot from the Hornets. They just, you know, just getting to know each other, just getting to know the offense. Well, so are the other teams. So are the other teams. All right, but San Antonio came out like they've been playing for a whole time together.
Maybe getting rid of the charge. Like you said.
And the Warriors are doing the same.
It's a dangerous play. Obviously, it's a winning basketball play, but at times you guys are taking off.
It got to be the offense of the Hornets. Got to be the offense. No movement. All right, Brandon Miller with the ball. Finds Sneed. Sneed picks up his dribble, gets it to Najee. Najee hands that back to Robinson. Robinson holding the ball. Has a wide open McGowan's behind the three-point line. Refuses to throw it to him. Misses it.
Wow here. Oh yeah, nice backdoor pass. Johnson and
Hey, like somebody said in that stream last night, they just couldn't watch it because it's embarrassing. The same thing happening here. Backdoor cuts. That's the worst thing to get beat on in the pros. Backdoor cut. Brandon Miller travels with the ball, but it was not called. Turnover. Fajinsky brings it down. Keeps the ball.
I want to see you just be aggressive, almost be
Good
selfish on
defense
the offensive
by
end.
Robinson. Timeout call.
locked up in the corner. As the Hornets, they
Yeah, Brandon.
5 minutes and 20 seconds.
Brandon Miller just traveled. They did not call it.
He's Santos. Put him in the weight room. Warriors up big here at the California Classic.
Hey, maybe he'll come around. You know, that's all. That's all we can hope now. We gotta hope that Brandon Miller comes around. If he's having this much trouble, in the summer league. Imagine when he gets up there with the big boys, and it could be a little different. You'll have more talent around you, but what about the other guys on the other team? What about the talent on the Warriors team? They're not having trouble. What about the talent on the San Antonio team? They're not having trouble. Hey guys, I just don't know. I really want to get on the bandwagon with Brandon Miller, and I might as well, because this is who the Hornets picked. We might as well, but I just kept saying, if you get Scoot Henderson, you did not make the wrong move. You couldn't make the wrong move. I mean, since we're just offense, you know, that's what Hornets are. We're just offense. We don't care about defense. We don't care about defense. And Miller is getting a little bit exposed out here, especially on defense. And this is what I mean right here. This is what I mean right here. Box scores. On the box scores, Brandon Miller right now has 6 personal fouls. He may have more than that. You know what I'm saying? They may stop at 6. Stop recording at 6. All right. Back to live action. Shot clock violation is the only reason the Warriors did not score right there. New kid in. That's number 31.
Not very much ball movement
Johnson.
on the offensive end for Charlotte thus far, and they've been in this drought.
They missed their last 8 field goals, shooting just 27% here in the third.
Robinson kicks that to Bailey.
Corner 3. No good by Nick Smith.
Jump shot. Nick Smith Jr. can't score.
For Charlotte, as Johnson at the top of the key.
Jantanen finds Keonis.
As Robinson commits the foul.
Keonis is fouled.
Warriors basketball. First foul in the last 2 minutes as Golden State.
Golden State gets the ball in. Wantanen is left behind the three-point line. He shoots, misses. Rebound by Sneed. Nick Smith Jr. brings it down, slows it down. Screen set. He kicks it. Sneed gets it back. They spring it to Robinson for 3, and Robinson is able to locate the basket and put one in for Charlotte. I think that is their first three-point basket. First three-point basket, but then the celebration is short-lived because the Golden State Warriors come right back down and score, and that is Davis.
One thing about the NBA, you make your first three, they're back down in 3 seconds for another 2 and 1 to cancel that three-point shot out.
You know, when you talk to coaches around the league and when you go to practices, that's one thing they talk
Davis having a good game. I don't think he's gonna make a roster. Maybe a G League team.
Under a minute to play here in the third.
All right, third minute just about over. Robinson with the ball. Screen set by Sneed. Robinson, nice little move, and a layup is good. Davis kicks it wide open. Wantonen. Rebound not gathered by the Hornets. Santos gets it to Davis for three. He hits it. Defense is not important in Charlotte.
Three-time scoring champ in the AAC.
But they will take the last shot. 9 seconds on the clock. 77-55. They've gotten blown out here in the third. Sneed shoots a three. He can't hit it. Rebound Najee. Can't cover it. Can't recover and put it back before time runs out. 77-55 is your score. Big lead by Golden State. The Hornets did come out and play a little better at the beginning of the game, just like they did last year in the Summer League. But right now they're getting blown out. The offense is not running smoothly simply because the Hornets will not change and add an offense. There's no movement in our offense. There's never movement in our offense. And what we see right here in Summer League is what we're going to see in the regular season. This is our offense. This is our offense. If we're bringing back Terry Rozier, if we're bringing back Haywood, we bring back those guys, then that's our offense. That's the offense that the Hornets have always run. It's a preset offense. They come down, we run a little preset, which we're not trying to score off that. We get the ball to whoever we're going to get the ball to is either Terry, which is 90% of the time if he's on the court, or we'll get it to Haywood. We'll get it to one of those guys, and then it is simply ISO ball. It's simply ISO ball. That's it. There's no cutters. For any Hornet fans, if you watched the Hornets last year, and at the end of the year, once the Hornets realized, after LaMelo Ball got hurt, after Terry got hurt, and of course Gordon Hayward was hurt. After those guys, I'm talking like maybe the last 15 games of the season, they were like, hey, why? Just let's play these young guys. Yeah, and when I say young guys, I mean, mostly the young guys, and they had some, like P.J. Washington was still playing until he got hurt. Williams, guys like that. There was nobody to set up that ISO for. So the Hornets had to play team ball. And it worked for them. They looked decent. All right. We are back. I will change the score momentarily. Davis comes off the screen. He finds Wantonen. Wantonen is fouled.
That last foul was on a reach-in with Bailey. See it right there, so it'll be side out of bounds. Golden State basketball. They called that one on.
Boy, if Brandon Miller doesn't score, what will the folks say? I know you're going to say something. I'm saying something. Keonis kicks it. Davis for three. Can't hit it. Hornets still haven't got the rebound. Now they do. Nick Smith. Finds Bailey. Bailey with the left hand layup is good. The left hand finger roll.
Mari Bailey with the bucket. He's now in double figures. The first Charlotte player in double figures here.
Yep.
We got an offensive foul.
And he probably would have had double figures sooner if we had played him.
Plenty of game left, Kyle. Still 8.5 minutes, down 17.
What I mean by that is, let's see, do they have it here? No, they will have it in the box scores.
Love it. Applying the pressure in the backcourt.
Bailey has only played 12 minutes. Now 13. 13 minutes off the bench.
With his first personal, he can't believe it.
Yeah, Lester Quinones. Someone sent me actually a text. I don't know who it's from, but he got a two-way deal with Golden State. So been playing well.
Nick Smith behind the back in the paint, able to score,
We just talked about him, the bucket and the foul.
and he is fouled.
Think about Nick Smith Jr., Matt. You mentioned 27th overall pick back in 2023, but he was third in the ESPN Top 100 for his class 2022. Mari Bailey was fifth, and Miller was ninth in that class.
Wow.
Brandon Miller.
Yeah. It tells, I mean, to be honest with you, obviously that unfortunate situation.
All right, like I said earlier, or like I said the other day, Monday, when Nick Smith Jr. got drafted, he was projected to go high 2022, and it would be great for the Hornets to have gotten him
So he jumped a lot of guys, and then, hats off to him.
and have him. Yeah, I think we got him at 27, if I'm not mistaken. It'd be great for him to actually realize his value in the NBA. And the Hornets just being lucky to get him.
Sometimes they don't, but continue to improve, continue to get better.
All right, Wanton still dribbling.
That's what guys
Finds Johnson going baseline. Tries to skip it over there, and it is knocked out of bounds by Smith Jr.
Speak to the development at these young
77-63 is the score.
Going just 1 year of college. Not a lot of film, a lot of,
It's a lot, and it's a lot different game now.
Yeah.
I mean, back when I was coming
Golden State once had a 20-point lead.
we played a lot
Conker
of
with the ball.
basketball. Now
He
these
gets
guys
it
are
in.
doing a lot of individual training.
Shot goes up. Shot clock was on his back.
Guys, but then you look at the
Skip pass over to Booknight, who's back on the court.
How do you cut? How do you screen?
McGowan's
How do you
finds
fit
Nick
within a
Smith.
system? And I think a lot of these younger players lack that.
Nick Smith can't score.
On individual play
And a foul's called on Najee of the Hornets, fouling Wanton, going for the rebound.
Right. So understanding concepts and learning how to move. And
Yeah, he's a project. He's got to learn to move when the ball's in the air
His first handful of
and
years,
box out, not just go for the ball when it comes off the rim.
and maybe the last 2 or 3 years, he's really developed playing off the ball and being more effective off the ball.
All right, Brandon Miller back in the game. Still 7 minutes and 30 seconds to go.
A lot of growth for these younger guys.
I know scoring is not everything,
kind of understanding how to play
but
basketball, because a lot of them are very skilled.
it would be great for Brandon Miller to get a score at least. Bryce Johnson to the basket. Strong move.
Oh, yeah. He did stick that arm out a little bit, yeah.
And McGowan is going to be called for the offensive foul.
Just a little too much off arm.
7 minutes and 14 seconds.
With the call, one more look.
Wow, ref. That is-
You got
A little
chin
shot
too.
there, yeah.
I
Think about
guess you got to call
free
it.
agency so far as a whole, some of the movement.
Davis brings the ball down. He gets that.
Yeah.
Going to Houston.
They get that to Santos. Santos in and out dribble.
Kuzma re-signing with Washington.
Well, I think it's, I mean,
Back to Santos for a three. It's good. Of course it's good. Santos. Stolen. That's the second time in as many games. Second time in as many games as the Hornets have turned the ball over, throwing it in.
Your question is what makes the NBA NBA must-watch.
This is what the Hornets
I call it like
do.
a big reality show. You know, it's must-watch.
Nick Smith,
360
jumper is short,
not only do you get great
rebound.
during the season, but there's so much movement from
By Golden State, they bring it
in the
down.
offseason. You know, we saw the three-team trade.
Wantonen hands it off
today with Boston, San Antonio,
to Santos.
and who was that third team? Forgive me.
Excuse me, that is Quinones for another three.
There was one more team that got Grant Williams.
And the Golden State Warriors go back up, and they go back up big this time. Bryce McGowan tries to get three back. It rattles out.
From the Boston side, I mean, you lose, obviously, Marcus Smart, who undoubtedly is the heart and soul of the
Davis
team.
finds Wantonen.
You know, the stars are, but the heart and soul is Marcus Smart. You lose another guy like
Throws it away by accident.
Kind of his importance to the team doesn't show up on the stat sheet night in, night out.
85-63 is the score. 6 minutes, 1 second left on the clock.
Who had such high hopes. You know, he was,
Still a few guys on the bench that hadn't got playing time for the Hornets. You might as well put them in, coach.
His rhythm last year, he did in
Nick Smith
Washington. So, you know,
finds Bryce. Bryce goes to the basket. That's wiped off the glass. Davis
in free agency, and I love
bringing it down. Stutter step. A hezzy.
Boston and Dallas will each receive 2 second-round picks.
And Davis has scored going to the basket.
Goes to Dallas, and you look at this Mavericks.
Wantonen.
Re-signing Kyrie Irving.
Wantonen
Well, and so we'll continue to talk about
cleans it up, but that point won't count.
ESPN2 and later ESPN, but Lester Quinones.
Quinones.
Up here in the California Classic. He's got 21 as his Warriors squad up big over the Hornets.
You want to be like the greats? First, believe you.
All right. I will be streaming no matter what. Friday. Don't think I'm going to do any tomorrow, but Friday I will. Hey, it's my Hornets. My Hornets are playing. I've gotta check them out. I'm going to be streaming, so you guys come in and hang out with me, if you will. All right, Golden State shooting 50% from the field. The Hornets 42.1. Three-point shooting. Golden State's 11 of 31. Hornets 2 of 18. Free throws. Hornets shooting 81.3%. They are 13 of 16. Golden State 6 of 12 for 50%. Golden State out-rebounding the Hornets 39 to 25. That right there is one of the big reasons the score is like it is. Assists, not bad for both teams, 18 to 15. Golden State, turnovers, 18 to 15. Golden State. But I guess the big point here, or the big question here is, how come our second pick of the Hornets has only 2 points?
What I've liked of late is how San Antonio surrounded them with the greats.
Miller able to manufacture a score after being double teamed, and everybody in the building stands up and cheers because they know he's a second-round pick, and right now in this game only has 4 points.
The Kings player just scored.
Some people standing up.
But again, Colin, a tough shooting night for him. But again, I'd rather him shoot 15 shots than, now this is only his third shot in first and 8. But maybe that'll get him going.
As I watch,
All right, 5 minutes and 29 seconds left.
I think he's going to benefit from playing with LaMelo Ball.
His confidence and energy just rubs off on everybody. And then again, you get a guy like Miles Bridges back, who brings a lot of energy as well. And that's a young, fun team. So the energy is contagious. It seems like Brandon Miller, just, you know, I haven't watched him a ton, but he's kind of a mild-mannered, go with the flow type guy.
That's why we needed Scoot. Because Scoot is a guy that probably is going to demand these guys play some ball, man.
Rebound by Jace Johnson. Here come the Warriors up big.
You got too many guys that just go with the flow.
One foot is runner.
Pulling out all the tools in his tool bag. Hey.
See, right now, I would love to see a set run for Brandon Miller.
4 minutes, 34.
I want to see my number 2 pick right now.
Nope.
There he is.
Book Knight is going to shoot that ball anytime he gets it. Kai works in that paint and gets a point.
Put it back in the basket.
Kai Jones, 10 points. Couple of rebounds, couple of blocks. Oh, Davis. No whistle, they play on. They've gotten away with one.
It's a nifty ball handling right there.
Here comes Smith Jr.
Hornets get the ball. Smith throws up to Brandon Miller. He's fouled on the play.
Commits the foul. You know, one thing we saw from Brandon Miller in the first day here on Monday, a slow start.
Yep.
And he got going in the fourth quarter.
I mean, I liked his aggressiveness.
We've got about 4 minutes right now.
He didn't do a whole lot of scoring, but I like his aggressiveness.
If he plays the entire time, 8 to 10 shots.
You know, one thing Marlon Garnett, the head coach
Bryce
of
Johnson
Summer League squad,
gets it into Kai Jones. Kai Jones finds Bailey. Bailey to the basket. Can manufacture points.
We haven't seen that so far tonight.
Well, again, a very skilled, long, 6'8", 6'9" length can do a little bit of everything. And if you add a motor to that skill set, that's when you go to the next level. So Amari Bailey's picked up his energy a little bit. 12 points now, playing some defense. Nice little
Well, like I said, Amari hasn't got the playing time today. He was a leading scorer with only 7 minutes played.
There you go.
So he can score baskets. Miller.
Is working on Collins in defensive 3 seconds. So it'll be a technical foul. McGowan saying he wants to.
All right, perfectly getting that ball to Miller, so Miller can get some points.
Yeah, exactly.
That's free money.
I'd like to see Miller take that shot too. You
Yeah.
know?
Come on, man. All you got to do is go to the basket.
It's
McGowan knocks it down.
no, they're not thinking. They're not thinking that. Let's get our guy. Let's get our guy, the guy that we picked, the second pick of the draft. Let's get him. Let's get him going. No, they don't understand that. Bryce McGowan goes to the basket. Left hand layup, no good. Kai Jones with the rebound. Easy dunk.
Yes. Very impressive game for him today. All the dirty stuff.
Collins of the game for the
Think about it, that's something,
Warriors.
you know, this
He's turned away, ball deflected.
Talented wings and guys that can do a lot of things on the offensive end. They need
Collins
to
with it now, going to the basket behind the back.
They do the dirty work.
Collins skip passes, they're going to have to shoot it. Coucher doesn't get it off in time. Shot clock violation, 92-73 is the score. My Hornets getting blown out once again. And we have another timeout.
Tourists that turn into scientists. Tourists taking photos that are analyzed by AI. So researchers can help life underwater flourish.
Sellers are dropping by a little differently these days. Get pizza dropped off almost anywhere.
All right, top 3 scorers for each team.
It's new. Domino's 10 points.
Well, actually, I'm going to go top 4 scorers. Golden State, Quionis, Leading all scorers with 21 points. Right after him will be Santos with 18. Pajinski and Davis both have 17 points for the Warriors. I think it is important to say also Jay Johnson, 6 points. He has 12 rebounds. For the Hornets, top scorers, there's a three-way tie with 12 points. Nick Smith Jr., Bryce McGowan, not Bryce McGowan's, but Kai Jones and Bailey all have 12 points. Interesting thing about that is Nick Smith Jr. has played 26 minutes. Kai Jones has played 21 minutes. Bailey only 15, and he has 12 points. But behind him would be Book Knight it'll be Jay Robinson. I am completely off right now. All right, there it is. That's what just happened was the app uploaded or updated, and now Bailey has 14 points, so he's leading all scorers for the Hornets with 14 with a chance to go at 15. So, and he will score this one, so he has 15. Kai Jones and Smith have 12 points apiece, and McGowan's has 10. Yeah, he's got 8 fouls. I'm telling you, that is a problem, yo. That is a problem. That's 8 fouls. Like, he's fouled these guys now. I'm telling you, that's gonna carry over.
He needs one more shot and he's shooting 50%. So I just think his aggressiveness needs to step up. Hopefully someone will get in his ear, whether it be from a team or
turnover by the Hornets.
Like, hey, you're the number 2 pick for a reason. If you're a hired gun, come out here and shoot the ball, shoot the ball, shoot the ball.
Brandon Miller just 1 of 3 from the field. Does have 7 assists.
Yeah.
To go along with 4 rebounds. Oh, nice little dive. At 3.
Warriors keep on keeping on.
Adam Senko, undrafted out of San Diego State, played all 5 years at San Diego State. High school teammate
Bailey
Marvin Bagley, a third, as we got a blocking foul on this end.
drives to gets that ball to Kai Jones, but a blocking foul is called. So I think that's going to send Bailey back to the line. Excuse me, it's going to be out of bounds. 1 minute, 35 seconds left in the fourth.
1:35 to go here.
It's been all Warriors since the second half began. Bryce kicks that, gets it to Miller for 3, and Miller hits a 3. Shades of what he did Monday. What's up, Love Is? What's going on? Golden State Warriors, let's go. Yeah, they are giving it to my Hornets right now, Love Is.
Playing with the motor and being aggressive. Understanding this is your summer league. You're the number 2 pick. So you come out here and play your game.
It's going to be a foul on McGowan's.
Or make every shot.
New guys on the block in for the Warriors. And it doesn't look like the Hornets are going to play all of their guys. I hadn't seen Leaky Black. I don't know why.
Knocked down his first 3. That last foul was on McGowan.
I think I hadn't seen Leaky Black. Number 42, Cameron Henry. Number 35, Jones.
Vegas after this as summer league continues.
Trey Scott.
Side out of bounds, actually. First foul in the last.
Allegre, Simmons. Quite a few guys haven't played. Collins with the ball. There's a minute, 9 seconds on the clock. Countenance for 3, misses. Rebound, Bailey. Amari Bailey brings it down. Oh, tries to go to the basket, loses the ball. And the Hornets had a chance to steal it back. Another 3 by the Warriors is good.
They got 14 threes here in this one.
Wow.
Nearing 100, yes.
Hornets can't hit a 3. Nick Smith Jr. scores again. It is a 2. He's had a nice solid game. Bailey's had one. Kai Jones has had one, but you know Kai Jones is with him it's a dunk fest. Collins double team. That ball still is going to hang with the Warriors. 20 seconds left on the clock. So after this one, I'll be streaming again Friday.
As Nick Smith Jr. crosses the timeline.
This will be the.
There's that deep two, yeah, that you talked about as Bailey.
This will be the Las Vegas Summer League basketball tournament, if you will.
Charlotte drops to 0-2.
All right, there you go again. The Warriors, basically at home. Are near home. Beat the Charlotte Hornets 83-98. All right, now there's another game coming up. I'm not going to stream that, but I do thank all of you, everyone, for stopping by and leaving comments in the comment section. TBH, Andrew, and Love is coming in a little bit late. That's cool though. Thank you for stopping by and leaving a comment in the comment section. I don't know what happened here. Well, anyway, thank you guys for stopping by, and check me out next time. And it's going to be Friday. Let's see if I can find the schedule. Let's see. All right, well, before we do that, let's take a look at the box scores. All right, Golden State Warriors didn't have a problem with the Hornets, especially after halftime. Jay Johnson, 6 points. Santos, 18. Paginski, 17. Keonis, 21 points. Davis had 17. Wantanen had 2 points. I could have sworn he had more than that. 2 points, 5 rebounds. Collins had 4 points. Seiko, 3 points. Conkle, 6 points. And Kalsher had 4. For the Hornets, Brandon Miller, 6 points. He had 7 assists and 4 rebounds. Nick Smith Jr., 14 points. 4 assists, 5 rebounds. McGowan's 10 points. Kai Jones, 12 points, only had 4 rebounds. Bouknight, 6 points, 6 rebounds, and 1 assist, because he doesn't pass the ball once he gets it. Not going to pass it, not going to happen. Najee, the big man, 5 points, 4 rebounds. Bailey, 17 points to lead all scorers for the Hornets. He had 17 points with only 17 minutes. The top 5, the starters, Bouknight and Kai Jones had the fewest minutes with 23. Kai Jones with 12 points, Bouknight with 6. And Bailey almost matched both of them together. He had 17 points with 17 minutes. Also off the bench, Snead. I think he's going into his third year. Had 4 points, and Robinson had 9. Robinson's a nice little solid player there. All right, from the field, the Hornets didn't shoot overall too much different than the Warriors. The Warriors were 48.7% from the field, and the Charlotte Hornets were 46.4%. But the three-point shooting, Warriors 14 of 39, Hornets 3 of 20 for 15%. Warriors for 35.9%. Free throws, the Warriors didn't shoot very well, 57%. They were 8 of 14. The Hornets did shoot 84% from the free throw line, 16 of 19. Rebounding was a big factor in this game. The Warriors out-rebound the Hornets 41-32. The assists, Warriors had 21 assists, Charlotte 17. We need to get a lot more movement in the offense. I can't see that happening. Not here in the Summer League and not in the regular season, because it's just not happening now. It's not happening now. We got guys, we get the ball, we're standing, we're dribbling too long. Everyone else is standing outside the three-point line, just like the starters do in the regular season. There's no movement. There's no movement. It's just ISO ball. And I can preach till I turn blue. Not going to change until we get a brand new coach, a brand new system. But our system hasn't changed. Our system hasn't changed because we don't really have a new coach. We got rid of Borrego, who basically adopted Steve Clifford's offense or whoever's offense it is, but it hasn't changed. It's the exact same. There's nothing different offensively. There's nothing different defensively. The Hornets don't really play defense. We don't play aggressive defense. And then, like I said earlier, when we have a guy, when we start getting a few guys that might play defense a little bit, like I'm sorry, like our big guy we got rid of, which we knew we were gonna get rid of him. He played decent defense, and the kid that played at Duke, and Plumlee, and then we had Nick Smith. We had Nick Smith Jr. We had not Nick, but we had the Smith kid. Got rid of him. The only bulldog on the team to play defense, and not a bad offensive player either. We got rid of him. I thought he was a pretty good backup point guard, but I guess the Hornets were like, hey, no, we're going to keep the other guy. I forgot the other guy's name, but anyway, turnovers. Warriors had 19, but the Charlotte Hornets had 17. Now, that says something right there. Good gracious. You could have 19 turnovers and still basically blow a team out. What would have happened if you didn't turn the ball over? What would have happened if you had 5 turnovers instead of 19 turnovers? I mean, it's 14 more chances to score. Yeah, they would have scored 100 points easily. All right, well, with that said, there's that. And once again, thank you guys for hanging out or stopping by. Check me out next time. When Summer League goes to Las Vegas, I will be doing that. I'm definitely, I think it's Friday, if I'm not mistaken. I think the Portland Trail Blazers play. Now, I'm interested in that, and you all know why, because I want to see Scoot Henderson play, the guy that the Hornets could have chosen, but instead we decided to get Brandon Miller. Let's see if I can find the schedule. All right, so in just a few minutes, the Memphis Grizzlies are going to be playing the Oklahoma City Thunder, if I'm not mistaken. Also, Lakers at 8 o'clock, which is now, going to be playing San Antonio. No Victor. He's not going to play. And tomorrow night, there's a couple of games. But Friday, Portland plays Houston at 7 o'clock on ESPN. Right after that, at 9, the Charlotte Hornets are going to be playing San Antonio. Again, San Antonio really blew us out. Like the San Antonio took over the game from beginning to end. So I'm expecting that to happen again. But I really want to see Portland and Houston. I want to see what Scoot Henderson is going to do. All right, Saturday, a good lineup of games. I probably will not be doing any of that. But then Sunday, Hornets play Los Angeles. And for some reason, if I'm not mistaken, I see Portland once. Portland not playing Saturday. Portland is playing Sunday, but they play San Antonio at 8. So I might check that out too. All right, then you got games Monday and Tuesday. Ooh, that should be a good one. Tuesday, July the 11th, Hornets against Portland. The number 2 and the number 3 pick playing against each other. All right. With that said, I'm getting ready to get out of here. Carol 3, what's going on? Let's go, Golden State. Good win by Golden State Warriors. Once again, at this point, I am not even a little. I'm a lot upset with how the Hornets are playing, but I shouldn't expect too much more from them. We are who we are. Yep, we are who we are. We do not play a lot of defense. And that's just how it is. And there's your score right there. Wow, that is top performers. I guess, okay, I guess these players are picked by the ESPN Gamecast app, because yes, Davis did score 17 points, but there was also, I think it was Santos or Quinones that scored 21 points. But right here they show Davis, and then for us, Bailey scored 17 points, and they picked Kai Jones, who only scored 12. All right. 12 points, 4 steals. Okay, Kai. All right, well, with that said, once again, thank you guys. Thank you, everyone, for stopping by, hanging out, and I'll see you guys next time.